Ooh, the Housewives of New York reunion has been canceled. Let's make some space and talk about it because I don't got nothing else to do today. Lord Jesus, please give me strength. I have to walk into this job again and pretend as if I like my coworkers. Before we get into it, I just want to take a moment to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you follow me on TikTok, you already know I cannot stand my job, hence the title of this newly created YouTube channel. So after viewing the video, if you do enjoy, please like and subscribe. I would love to be able to talk to more people so I'm not spending my weekends laying on my bed eating Doritos or white cheddar popcorn as I'm doing right now. So let's get into this video. So I'm going to read this article that was written by Brad Witter from Bustle. It says, RHONY stars Leah and Ebony weighed in on Bravo axing the season 13 reunion. For the first time in Housewives history, a season will end without a reunion to cap it off. Bravo confirmed the cancellation of The Real Housewives of New York Season 13 retrospective in a Friday, September 17th statement to Variety, citing schedule challenges around taping the reunion in a timely manner. Okay, we'll believe that. As the reason behind their decision to nix the annual multi-episode special. It's disappointing to not be able to bring the cast back together, but we are happy to have ended on such a high note with the finale and are now shifting our focus to next season, the statement read. Soon afterward, RHONY cast members Leah McSweeney and Ebony K. Williams reacted to Bravo's announcement in separate Instagram stories. I'm getting a lot of messages about the reunion, and I will say that as much as I do feel like we have things we all need to talk about with each other, I'm also really relieved to not have to talk about things that happened a year ago. McSweeney explained to her Instagram followers, "It was a rough year all around in general, and it's been a season that I feel like has been unfairly torn apart, and we've all gone through the ringer while it was filming and while it was airing, so now there's no reunion." Meanwhile, Williams, who joined McSweeney and castmates Sonia Morgan, Ramona Singer, and Luann de Lesseps this season, wrote that she was disappointed she wouldn't get the opportunity to wear the masterpiece Essay Aznavour gown she selected for her first reunion. "What bastard," she joked while trying on the corseted dress she said was better than it was in her mind in her Instagram video. She looks really pretty, by the way, in that. The fact that the women hadn't even filmed the reunion prior to the show's August 31st finale had stoked rumors that the cast sit-down could be in jeopardy. Despite the speculation, however, a production source told People on September 1st that the reunion, albeit delayed, was indeed still on, and the entire cast would soon be filming in person. Williams herself had confirmed to Variety weeks earlier that the reunion was happening. "I was told the time. I was told that we're having a reunion. I was told what to wear to said reunion." As recently as September 8th, Sonia also told Us Weekly that the taping was still in the works. But as McSweeney referenced in her Instagram story, RHONY had certainly endured several unusual challenges this year, ranging from filming shutdowns and health restrictions to having a smaller than usual cast of just 5 women, all of whom seemed to take turns facing public criticism for various on-screen behaviors. Ratings were uncharacteristically lackluster as well, with Variety writing that the August 31st season finale, for example, drew only 841,000 viewers compared to the 1.1 million who tuned in for last year's final episode. Prior to the reunion's cancellation, Page 6 reported that Bravo had initially scheduled the reunion to film on August 5th, but put those plans on hold amid the season-long ratings decline. With RHONY Season 14 filming reportedly now delayed until 2022, though, producers certainly have some time to tweak the formula. So here's my take on things. First of all, this show has been off the rails for a very long time. The only good that came to the show prior to this season was when Bethany came back. And the only reason why it was not because Bethany is Bethany in general, but it was everyone wanted to see Bethany's fall from grace. The fact that she left the franchise to go work with Ellen, and then all of a sudden the show gets canceled. In addition to that, your marriage is falling apart, and to be able to see that and experience that, and knowing as a Bethany fan that she's just going to lay it all out there, that brought a lot back into the franchise, not just from Bethany's perspective, but also considering considering the fact that she basically said to the other girls, like, I don't need you anymore. And now she came back. And I think the whole Bethany situation and with Carol being on the show, that brought back a little bit of energy. But this show has been trash for a very long time. Producers really need to just figure out something, because it's not cute to tune in and watch older women poop on the floor, get drunk, pass out on tables. I don't even understand how this is acceptable behavior. And then you look at other franchises and they don't do that. But for some reason, people still talk about New York. And it's not what it used to be. It's not how it was with Jill Zarin and Bobby and all of these great homes. It's just become laughable. It's like Luann's only there for a paycheck. And then I don't understand the whole guy thing. It's like Ramona's going out on dates, but then she doesn't want to talk about it. And then you have like these older women and they're making it seem like they're going around and they're hooking up with all these younger guys. You're not doing anything with those guys. Those guys aren't hooking up with you. It's just laughable at this point. And I will say I am a fan of Ebony K. Williams. However, I do not think that she is the right fit for the show. If you follow her whole entire thing is politics. She always talks about politics. Being a black woman in America, that is just how she's always been. I don't understand why producers thought she would be the right fit to just walk in a room and say, who did you vote for? Now, you know I live in New York City. If you follow me on other social channels, you already know from what I was told. And this is another thing. It's like, a lot of the things that are told, it's all hearsay. It could come from producers. It could come from PR reps. It's just like, it's just so crazy. But for a long time, I was hearing through the streets that they were thinking about letting Ramona Singer go. And there was also news articles about this as well, that this may be her last season. And because of the fact that it was a rough season, one of the reasons why they had challenges with the reunion, allegedly, is because she did not want to film the show because she didn't want to get labeled as a racist. And if she was no longer going to be on the show, why even bother? I mean, I don't know if it's true. It's all alleged. However, I can understand why, but not just that, in general with everyone. It was just a terrible season. There was really nothing to work off. No one has a storyline. Now, I've met Leah before. Leah is a great person, especially in person. She's a lot of fun to be around, but she doesn't really have a storyline. Like, you just annoying Ramona is not a storyline. And it's like, I don't even want to see you date, because it's just like, it's not entertaining to me. I feel like Luann is just there for a paycheck. I don't think that Ebony is the right fit. Sonia, I don't know what's going on, but it just seems like people want to laugh at them. It's not like people are laughing with you, people are laughing at you. And I don't know what they say about Sonia, whether she has a drinking problem or anything like that. I have so many housewife stories, and especially with Sonia, like, that's just who she is, but it's not funny anymore. Like, I would love to see her just level up and become a successful businesswoman, because she has the brand to do it, rather than see her get drunk and make up rumors about her sleeping with all of these guys. And just Ramona, it's the same thing over and over again. Like, it's delusional, in my opinion, to think that you have 65 friends, but you know what? Like, she's of a particular age. If that makes her happy, then so be it. But it's just on the show, it's just all about Ramona, and it's just so silly, and it's just tiring, and it's stupid. I just think they need to shelve the whole entire thing. I do not want them to bring back Bethany, because Bethany, what is she going to do? Like, no. Bethany has her podcast. Like, if you want your dose of Bethany, you can get your dose of Bethany. She's not going to come in and save the show, and she makes too much money on her own as it is. So I don't really know what's going on. They need to actually just change a lot of the shows. The great thing about Jersey, in my opinion, is that Jersey has that family vibe, but also the house husband. So it's like a show within the show. Same thing with Atlanta, which was terrible as well. But back in the day, the early days with like Apollo and Peter and, you know, all of that, and like the little shade throwing and the glam and stuff. And even with Beverly Hills, it's gotten to the point where it's just gotten so stagnant and stupid. And I still watch the shows as a fan, as a true OG, but they really need to fix and do something and figure it out, because this is ridiculous. And I think canceling the reunion looks really bad, because there's no excuse. You've done Zoom reunions before. You could have done that, or put together like a special little package where you would have people just talk about the reunion, not the reunion, but just the show in general and the season. But they're not doing any of that. And it also speaks volumes over the fact that Leah spoke out, Ebony spoke out, but you haven't heard anything from Sonia. You haven't heard anything from Ramona. You haven't heard anything from Luann. I don't know. Maybe it's changed since I'm doing this video, but all I know is just like I'm over here, I'm laying on my bed, I'm eating white cheddar popcorn, I'm about to reach for a chocolate chip cookie because I'm just greedy like that. And it's just so annoying when I have my snack ready and I'm about to watch a show and I'm watching older women poop on the floor and scream at each other. It's just so stupid. So with that being said, I'm bored. Please entertain me. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please like and subscribe. Also add some comments down below and let's have a conversation. I hope that this leads in the right direction, but I think that they need to recycle and do not bring back Bethany. And I don't even understand the whole Heather thing with the whole holler. Like, no, it's just a no for me. Yeah, no. But with that being said, thank you for watching today's video. Like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.